Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Tightwad Gazette episode 2. Today we're going to talk about reasons people are not saving money or do not have an emergency fund. Let's get started. Amy Dacyzyn did talk about this in her book. My reasons are different than hers, but I think we could all come up with several reasons. Let me start right away with number one. The first reason is some people just may not simply be making enough money to make ends meet, and they may not be able to have enough money in their budget to help with any type of unexpected and emergency. They may have enough to pay their basic bills, but we can't make enough just to pay our bills. We have to be making more to handle all those Murphys that will come up in our life. So that's number one. Number two, and I know I've had this, you have a mindset that you're not making enough and that only people that can save money are people that have large incomes. I used to think that way about investing. I thought only people that have really large incomes can do that. So people have that mindset and they act on that mindset, therefore they don't save. Number three, you have too many bills. I remember, and I know I shared this a long time ago, I have a friend of mine that her and her husband, they made a really good income. And I said, wow, it must be such a blessing to make such a healthy income. And she said, I know it seems great, but we've got a big house and we've got a lot of money going out every month. So having a lot of bills, wouldn't it be wonderful to bring home, let's say after taxes, $4,000 a month, but you could live off $2,000 and do what you want with the other $2,000 rather than make $4,000 a month and you have $200 left over after the month. So keeping our expenses low and having too many bills can prevent us from saving or not saving much. Number four, living above our means. I've seen many videos that say, hey, we need to live within our means. Well, really now what is best is to live below our means. The more money we can have left over after paying our basic bills, food, and anything we need, the better, because that's what helps with all the other stuff in life that comes up, especially unexpected stuff or even things you want to spend money on. So that's number four. Number five, and I know I just actually within the last 5 months started doing this, people are not automating their savings. A lot of times if people wait to see what they have left over after paying their bills, they're going to find something else to spend that money on. But if we treat savings like it's a bill, like we have to pay it, and I always suggest to people, start off small. If you're not used to saving consistently each month, start off putting $25 a month or whatever you feel comfortable doing, automating it, and before paying anything else, you set that money aside and do your best not to touch it. Number six, you think your job is secure. I think we all found out in the last 5 months, anything can happen. And it sounds great. There are some, I would say industries that may be more secure than other industries. I do think that's the case. For example, if you have computer skills, I do think there's a lot of advantages to that, but no one knows. So it's always good to at least be somewhat prepared. I think we can agree. Number seven, everything costs too much money nowadays, or the economy's bad. All these types of things people talk about is, oh, it's not like the good old days when it was easier to make ends meet. Well, people simply lived off less and did more for themselves back then. And maybe there is some truth to it being easier. I know there were some things that definitely was a lot less expensive back then. Last but not least, and this is a big one, and I used to do this, number 8, too many obligations. I know I've spoken about this incessantly. People feel obligated to give, to help, to chip in, when it simply may not be in their budget. They don't want to say no. And so they end up, maybe, for example, I know someone that was asked to be in a wedding, and they were in a tight budget situation. They were going to have to pay for their plane ticket to the place, pay for a $160 bridesmaid dress, pay for a hotel stay, and all their food. And they simply told the person they couldn't do it, and that particular person that they told that to got angry with them. Well, this friend that had told me about this has been years ago, they were really upset about the situation, but they just didn't feel they could. Many people go into debt over obligations. So these are just 8 reasons people do not save. I want to hear from you. What would you say are some reasons people do not save money? I'd like to hear from you. Episode 3 will be coming up next Monday. Let me know what you guys think of this topic. I always value your wonderful opinion. That's all for now. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.